Hello, I'm Mbinga J, and welcome to my channel, Claudius Maximus 319, and I teach AS level math. Of course, I'll be adding other subjects, core subjects, to people in the sciences in the future, but at the moment I'm teaching AS level math, and this video picks up but takes a different direction from the other video, in that it is about geometry rather than coordinates, points, and lines, as opposed to the other videos that I've made. And in this video, in this segment, I'm going to talk only about two things. So it's going to be a short video about sets and functions. What's the definition of a set? What is the definition of a function? What is not considered a function? And in terms of sets, what is the union? What is the union between two sets? And what is the intersection? What is considered as the intersection between two sets? So we're going to start with we're going to start with the set. Definition of a set. So a set is defined as the collection of distinct objects or elements. So one example that you can think about this is the human heights in a population, the individual human heights in a population. Every person in the data set has a particular distinct value. It's not a continuum. It's not a variation. So if it were a variation of values where the values varied in a particular temporal scale, that would not be considered a set. So a set would have to be, for example, a height of 1.75 meters. That is a distinct element. It's a distinct object. Now we want to talk about the union between two sets. Let's say S and T. The union of S and T are the collection of elements that belong to either S or T or both. So that is both. If you protect values that belong to either S or T or both are considered the union of S and T. So I'm gonna demonstrate this. I'm gonna demonstrate this. If we draw a Venn diagram, this is S, this is T, and this is where they meet, right? And you had a bunch of data points, distinct elements. The union of S and T, S union T, will be all these values in T, in S, and in S, and which leads to the next particular subject matter, intersection. So here, this is an intersection. So the union will be all these values, including the values in the intersection. And then the definition of an intersection, which is S intersection T, is basically the values, the distinct elements that are found in both S and T. If they're found in both S and T, they're the S intersection. And this is the union. Okay, so a particular height that is appearing in both the data groups would be defined as S intersection T. Now moving on to functions. A function, the definition of a function can be defined as a representation in any ordered pairs. X, Y, such that any particular pair of the variables does not contain two first elements. So what does that mean? We'll define it differently. We would say that a function is a representation, where a biaxial representation, where you have an independent variable and a dependent variable, and you have an independent variable giving you only one dependent variable. So the dependent variable is Y, the independent variable is X. So if you had, it's a biaxial representation. So if you had biaxial, meaning it's two axioms, biaxial meaning is two axioms. Now if you had something like this, where the independent variable and the dependent variable, like the dependent variable y1 is given by two values of the independent variable, this will be a function, but it will be defined as a function. If you had in these axioms, if you had something like this, where two dependent variables were given by a singular independent variable, this will fail the test of a function, because these ordered pairs, f of x1 is giving you two values instead of one. So essentially you could define a function as a set of ordered pairs denoted as xy, such that no two such pairs have the same first element, which is what I'm talking about. A set of ordered pairs xy, such that no two such pairs have the same first element, right? So x1, y1. You can't have x2, y1. You can't have that. This is not a function. So stick around for subsequent videos. I'll be uploading much more frequently now. And I want to talk later dive deeper into geometry, and also continue making videos about coordinates, points, lines, and the equation of a line. My last video was the equation of a line. You can look at it. And till next time, I'll also be making videos that are more illustrative, where I draw, make PowerPoint presentations, and pick. So stick forward for that one. My name is Mbinga J. Till next time, guys, hope you like, comment, share, and subscribe. Hope to reach a wider engagement and let other people know and eventually I'll be making particular homework help courses, books, guides that are purchasable online, and I'll let you know when the next particular book or guide that I make is available. I'm trying to make this stuff up, and maybe I'll also design a website that will help you guys get help for your A-levels. Till next time, it's Amiga J. Bye bye now.